Hi everybody, my name's Emma and I'm here to read you a bedtime story. Tonight we are reading The Chicken That Hatched a Cow by Adam Bestwick. Once upon a time on Speckled Egg Farm, on top of the hill, stood an old wooden barn. The moon was full and the stars shone bright, with everyone safely tucked up for the night. All were excited and just couldn't rest, watching Mrs. Chicken on top of her nest, warming 4 eggs on her little hay patch, patiently waiting for her chicks to hatch. Suddenly, Mrs. Chicken dropped her book, jumping off her nest as the little eggs shook. With a wiggle and jiggle, the chicks broke free, all yellow and fluffy and cute as can be. Then the last egg cracked, but didn't quite break. Something's not right. Could it be a mistake? Through the hole in the egg, something popped into sight. Not fluffy and yellow, but all black and white. The animals moved closer so they could all see, and gathering round said, "What could it be?" "Calm down," said Pig, "no need to stress. What's in the egg? Let's all take a guess." So Rooster went first. "I do like a quiz. From peeping inside, I know what it is. I've seen those birds sweep up in the sky. Your black and white chick is a huge magpie." "A magpie?" clucked Chicken, flapping her wings. "Magpies like jewellery and sparkly things. With teapots and scissors and rings in our nest, a magpie baby would be a real pest." The pig shuffled closer to have a good sniff. "Phew, what a smell! It's a terrible whiff. There's no need to worry about clutter and junk, because inside this egg is a black and white skunk." They all laughed at Pig. "I don't think he knows. That pong is the mud on the end of your nose." Mrs. Chicken was calm as she peered in the shell. "Thank goodness," she thought, "my baby won't smell." "It's no magpie or skunk," said the duck with a smile. "It's a bird like me, but a different style. We don't look alike and he's not my twin, but inside this egg is a fat penguin." "A penguin?" cried Chicken. "Please tell me it's lies," and the tears filled up in her watery eyes. "Penguins love skiing and freezing cold ice. You'll need lots of Wellies if you take my advice." "Nonsense," laughed Cat as he licked his paw. "I know what's inside. It's the answer for sure. I've been to the harbour and heard fishermen talk. Don't listen, Chicken, this may make you squawk. It's no magpie or skunk or cold penguin bird. These guesses are silly and really absurd." "It's simple," smiled Cat as he stroked his long tail. "Inside this egg is a black and white whale." "A whale?" gasped Chicken. "Oh golly gosh, a baby that big would be too hard to wash. It would take me all day just to give him a scrub. And how would it fit in our little bathtub?" Dog laughed at the cat. "You silly old clot. A magpie, skunk, penguin or whale it's not. The answer is easy as falling off a log. Mrs. Chicken's new baby is a Dalmatian dog." "But dogs love bones and chasing big sticks. They've got soggy noses and slobbery licks. How would we train it and teach it to run? A big baby dog is simply no fun." The goat crept closer to study the egg. "It's not a dog, they're all pulling your leg. Let's finish this game and get off to sleep. This black and white thing is a big fluffy sheep." Mrs. Sheep stepped up and tried to take stock. "It's not a breed I've seen in any farm flock." On closer inspection, she spotted a clue. Then the penny just dropped, and she suddenly knew. It's not a magpie or skunk, no penguin or whale, not a dog or a sheep with a long woolly tail. Just take a look closely. This baby has hair. Inside this egg is a large panda bear. "A panda?" cried Chicken. "Don't say that, it's true. I'm not eating leaves and sticks of bamboo. It's It's a calamity and really unfair. How can we cope with a ginormous bear? Then Rabbit, who was sitting in a small wooden box, remembered a friend of old Mr. Fox, a bit like a bear. He was black with some white, who sleeps in the day and comes out at night. I've got it, said Rabbit. I'll hope you'll eat slug. Your baby, Mrs. Chicken, is a small badger cub. Disgusting, said Chicken. I'm not eating slug or squeezing down tunnels my baby has dug. She pulled a sad face and then started to frown. How can I live in a hole underground? These guesses are stupid, you know that of course, said the boastful and bragging young Mr. Horse. He trotted on over and peered through the crack and spotted some stripes of white and then black. Unless I'm mistaken, and let's face it, I'm not, this baby looks horsey and ready to trot. Like a donkey but fancy, like my cousin Deborah. Congratulations, Chicken, you're having a zebra. A zebra? Screamed Chicken. But they live on plains, with big scary lions with long furry manes. Living with zebra would sure make us thinner, running away so we're not someone's dinner. Calm down, said the bull as he picked up the nest. Nobody's dining on our chicken breast. It's no magpie or skunk, no penguin or whale, not a sheep or a dog with a long waggy tail. It's not a panda or badger or daft stripy horse. The answer's here on the farm, of course. I'm not sure why or even know how, but here in this egg lives a black and white cow. A cow? Cried Chicken. What are we to do? Just imagine the mud and the smelly cow poo. So Mrs. Chicken sat down and gave a big sigh, and the 3 baby chicks all started to cry. So they all had a turn and each had their guess. The chicks were all crying. Mrs. Chicken was stressed. The puzzle was over, so what to do now? Poor Mrs. Chicken was having a cow. In all the excitement and through the uproar, the egg started wiggling and jiggling once more. They all stepped back from the little hay patch as they waited to see a baby cow hatch. Then, with a crack, the wiggling stopped. The eggshell broke and out of it popped a cute baby chick. He wasn't yellow like the others, but that didn't matter now. He was beautiful and different, and he wasn't a cow. The chicks gathered round as happy as can be to welcome the baby to the whole family. Mummy then said, let's have a good cuddle, and she scooped them all up for a big chicken huddle. With the excitement all over, then Mr. Horse said, let's all settle down, it's now time for bed. Move over, Mummy Chicken, joked tired Mrs. Sheep, and they all laughed out loud before falling asleep. Good night.